Listen, I want to start, honestly, on a serious note for just a moment. The world lost a really wonderful guy, my good buddy Charlie Frank, very recently. And his beautiful wife and beautiful daughter are here with some other family tonight. I'm dedicating my set to my buddy Charlie. I can say that your man, the pop, is up there on the cloud right now, kicking his feet back and forth, saying, my gals are out of the house just for some laughs. God bless. Now, let's see if I can't make you laugh. I know you're wondering what's underneath the trench coat, aren't you? Aren't you? You see it? Take it off? Right. I'm going to be 56 next Sunday. I'm an old man in the trench coat. I know, right? You know what's underneath here? Cutoffs! I'm bringing cutoffs back, people. I'm bringing suntans back. I'm bringing copper tone back. I'm bringing Hawaiian Tropic back. Right? Anybody out there remember when the radio disc would go, turn so you don't burn every 30 minutes? Remember that? Right? We slathered ourselves with copper tone. Copper tone smelled good. Iodine in Hawaiian Tropic. We were also tan. Even our black friends were tan. Okay, now it's like, don't get any sun, put any sunscreen, boo-boo. Screw that shit. Let me tell you something. When you lay in the sun, you feel good. When you feel good, you think clearly. All right? I think our government just wants us to stay out of the sun so we don't think clearly. So medical marijuana to make sure I'm stupid enough as it is. Hello. But when you think clearly, you think about things like, why is it the average price of a home in Los Angeles is $1.3 million? Why is a jar of peanut butter $7? Why is the rent on my friggin' one-bedroom apartment $1,700 a month and getting worse? Seriously? When does it end? You know why? Because tiny people buy everything. Yes, I said it. You know what? I'll drop $15 on a martini with a $5 tip, but I won't buy a $9 piece of sirloin in the supermarket. That's outrageous. I'm in a rent-controlled apartment. I ain't going nowhere soon. Seriously. It's cutoffs, baby. This was my look from puberty until 1984, and I'm bringing it back. You don't like it? Tough shit. And you know what's going to happen, too? Is in the next couple months, he's going to wear themselves out to be right up here, just like they were in 1980. I think I look good. You know, the older I get, the more loud, cynical, and just plain mean I become. And you know something? I don't care. I don't give a damn. I laughed at work today. This kid goes, your face moved. And I'm like, this jowl is your future. I'm constantly yelling at little kids, get off of my lawn! I don't even have a lawn. Suckers. Old and mean. I certainly am. I wasn't always old and mean. You know, I used to be a really nice guy, but now I'm a man of privilege. I'm a racist. So the media tells me, because I'm 56-year-old and white. Let me tell you something, with the hair on my body and the age spots, I don't even know what color I am anymore. But the media says that I'm a man of privilege. And I'm thinking, you know what? Nobody out there knows how hard I had it growing up. Not one person out there has any idea. Our swimming pool didn't have a diving board. It was rough. When I turned 16, I didn't get my brother got a BMW, I got a 3-year-old Buick. It was tough. Nobody knows how hard I had it. Privilege. I've been a bartender for 33 years. Give it up. Many of my regulars are here tonight. 10 bar. I had a real job once. 1988. My father called me in Fort Lauderdale. He said, son, your mother and I paid a great deal of money for that education. We think it's about time you came back to Nashville and got yourself a real job. And let me tell you something. Any job that has benefits means it's a job you hate. It's great when you can sing it, please. You know, the office and we call them assistants now, but it was a secretary back then, a big fat salary in the company car, and it was so boring. It was a great job, and I worked with good people. It was so boring, I tried to commit suicide by jumping out of my office window, but it was on the first floor. Anyway, so back up bartending. You know what? I've been a bartender for 34 years, and you know what? I am not there to charge your stinking telephone. Sink in, ladies and gentlemen. How many people out there are really excited about that light in their iPhone now? Raise it, show of hands. Come on, somebody out there loves to take out that phone and light it up, okay? Let me tell you what, this is what I see. 15 people, and I'm like, you know, you can read a menu before the light. And another thing, nobody wants to hear your friggin' conversation. Anybody out there even remember a payphone? If somebody got within 4 feet of you, you're like, pardon me, this is a private conversation. Now people are like kicking back on the bar going, well, the diagnostic outcome of the venture capital day was 6.4, and not even to mention the ear things. People just stare at you with this blank look, and I'm like, yes, can I help you? And they're like, I left the cash on the kitchen table, and somebody needs to pick up Rhonda from Plymouth. Get the phone up. I love being a bartender, though. Let me tell you something. You know what the downfall for the service employee, though, was Visa check cards. Let me tell you why. Okay? Because in bars before, people used cash. And when people use cash, they drop it on the floor when they're drunk. These size 14s then get picked up several $100s and drug it across like. Another thing too, smoking. Smoking should be allowed in bars. Okay? I don't care what you say. If you don't like it, you go outside. I'm not talking about the dining room. I'm talking about honky tonk where you're shooting pool and listening to live music. All right? Secondhand smoke, I'm offended. That's as bad as like, I'm uncomfortable with this conversation. Take it outside. Man, I've worked in places and they'll kill you for a pool cue. It's a 5-star. You know why we like smoking in bars too? Because people leave drugs in the boxes too. I don't do drugs anymore though. Bathroom's right over there. I hate it when you gotta go pee. I'm not gonna make fun of you again up the middle. I act. It's okay. Anywho, where was I? I got a bartender. Let me tell you something. This now 95%. I'm not of customers that I deal with are friggin' awesome, but there's a 5% that starts off like this. They walk through the door. It's hot in here. It's cold in here. The Valley Special Coffee. We wanted a booth. We're friends with the owner. Do you have a black napkin? Do you have Tito's vodka? Can I get water with no ice? First of all, the napkins are made of petroleum, so they are not going to get your friggin' black pants all linky. Maybe in Astros, but who goes there anymore, right? The people are great. Listen, my favorite thing now is along with, I'm uncomfortable with this conversation, is I was overserved. You know what that means? That means if you get too drunk, you take 2 drinks and you trip over and crack your skull, then you can see the bartender because it's his responsibility. Screw you. My motto is if you have an airbag, have another. Right? Attaboy. Guys in bars are easy. Fellas, shot of beer, glass of wine, martini. Women, ladies, love you, but here's how it is. As soon as you pick up that handcrafted cocktail menu, the drink list, my left eye starts switching. I'm like, Christ. I got 4 people on this side, 3 people over there, and she's going to ask me about something with mint and blueberries and cucumber. Cucumber is the new black, ladies and gentlemen. I was muddling cucumber in 1994. It is done. Okay, but anyway, so the lovely gal will come up to the bar and she's like, you know, I had this drink in New Orleans and I'm not really sure. It has this rum that starts with a C. And then it has blueberries and raspberries and shaved ginger, not diced ginger, shaved ginger. You muddle it all up and then you add 2.9 ounces of rum and I'm making it and I'm running it in my head and going, I know she's going to hate this damn thing. And that's what always happens. She takes one sip and goes, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. And I'm like, of course it's not. It's nauseating. Great. Here are white women in bars. Yes, we'd like to taste every one of your 26 wines by the glass because we've recently been to Napa. Phil and I had so much fun clearing up there. Yes, and we want something that's earthy, plummy, jammy, and cheap. Black women in bars. I want a strawberry pina colada with extra strawberries. I'm not going to taste those extra strawberries, and I can't taste no alcohol in it. Persian women. Ugh. It is your job to read me the wine list. You are the head of it. It is your job to read me the wine list. I cannot read the wine list. True story, a couple of years ago, I'm waiting on these 2 Persian women about my age, and they're dripping in gold and diamonds like every time I put a gallon of gas in my Buick, their bank account goes ting, 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 ting. And the woman looks at me out of the blue, and she goes, look at you, with a dismissing hand. Look at you, a man of your age doing this for a living. You should be ashamed. And she and her friend laughed, and the whole room got really quiet. And I said, listen, lady, the reason I can do this for a living is because I know someone like you and I'm sucking the life out of me. Yep, you can go clock out now, Bob. Asian women, they never order any booze. They just take pictures of the food. Where's up with that? Who do you send it to? I had this really beautiful Latin woman sit down at the bar the other day, and she started ordering in Spanish, and I was like, ugh. Listen, let me tell you something. Any of you people out there, I'm tired. It's hard enough to deal with the 50 people in the kitchen where I work that won't speak English. Anybody out there that thinks that any Italian restaurant in Beverly Hills has real people speaking Italian in the back? And this is not an attack on immigrants, all right? These are hardworking, lovely people. I'm just saying, can we at least speak the language of two of the people that work in the restaurant? Anyway, the woman says to me, I said, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. And I may have given a little bit of a whisper of an attitude because I was over it. And she goes, you're probably a racist. Me? A racist? That's like the fourth time this week somebody's called me a racist. Go to hell. Let me tell you something, I'm a nice guy. I am a 13-year volunteer at the Braille Institute in Hollywood, California. I read to the blind, true. I also foster animals in my home along with the help of my roommate. I've got 5 cats right now, 3 of whom are black. Calling me a racist. I am anything but a cracker racist, I'll tell you that right now. I am white, I'm Christian, I smoke cigarettes inside my home, I eat red meat, I'm gay. I don't speak a word of Spanish. I don't have a fake handicap placard, a fake marijuana card, or a fake service dog in my purse that's there to warn me when my eyelash is gonna fall off. I'm a freaking minority in Los Angeles, California. That's right, you better start thinking about building a wall around me. Because I'm about to snap. Well, what can I tell you? You know what? I let the cat out of the bag though, but that's good? All right! Thank you. Because remember, I'm 56 and I don't even know how to. You know what? I don't even know what the difference between save and save as is. Look at me now. I started down. Computer Schmitter. Oh, by the way, before I forget, please check out my website, BobTheSurlyComic.com, and my new podcast, The Bob Dean Show. Now that I got that out of the way, because I'll forget because I'm old. But I let the cat out of the bag to think about being gay, all right? And if you got a problem with it, you can go to hell. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks, all right? And you know, it's funny too, because I come from this huge football family. My mom was a cheerleader, my dad was a captain of the team for the rival high school. You know, I played a little bit, my brother played, everybody, all my buddies played, and that sort of thing. And I came up to my folks when I was 20 years old on Christmas Eve. I said, Mom, I got something to tell you, I'm gay. She put her hands on my shoulders, she looked right in my eyes, and she said, you're my son, and I'll love you forever. And then I said, Mom, I have something else to tell you. I really could care less about football. Her nails went into my shoulders like this. She looked at me, she looked at my dad. She looked at me, she looked at my dad. She looked at me, she looked at my dad. Did you hear what your son just said? He hates football. Robert, that's sacrilege. You're going to burn in hell. What am I going to tell the neighbors? I'm a bear. A bear in the gay world's a big fat guy with body hair, and boy, do I have body hair. I don't shave nothing. Anybody out there manscape? All right, you call me a queer. Standing around doing this to your nuts and stuff. Please give me a break. I fell asleep in the pool last year, and aliens made a crop circle on my back. When I'm in an intimate situation, my partner's favorite pillow talk is, thank you all. You've been a great audience. That's my time. I do want to stay here for just a moment so I can give the proper introduction to our hostess for the evening, our MC. She is so friggin' funny. Her website is Sundalin.com. Check her out on anywhere. She's so fucking funny. Sunda, ladies and gentlemen, come back up here. Yeah.